So I did it. I ordered booster boxes from Japan. So I ordered a total of 10 booster boxes, 6 Mega Dream and 6 Nihil Zero. I don't know how to pronounce the opposite, or not the opposite, the other name of the Nihil Zero. It's a different name with an M. It might be related to the translation between English and Japanese, I don't know. But they're on their way from Japan, which is super exciting. And the plan is now to go online and figure out what I need in terms of setup for a card show. There's 3 card shows that I can think of off the top of my head. There's one at our Sandy Mall here in Utah. There's one out by the airport at a hotel, and then there's also one, there's various ones a little bit further away, maybe like 20-30 minutes away, but I'm gonna do one that's kind of local. And then we also have the first time ever, the Front Row card show coming to Salt Lake City. That's gonna be super awesome. So the 2 card shows that are local, smaller venues, they're about $100 to $200 a table. That's my plan for right now, just because gosh, I would love to do a Front Row card show, but I'm just not experienced, and I would love some intro to doing card show setup and takedown and experience working with people. And I have some experience in the past working with people, so I'm not too concerned with there, but just kind of getting the flow of things and making sure everything's good to go. So for that, the card show, I think next one coming up is in April. So I'm gonna go look on my computer, figure out what that is, and see if I can make that work. And then me personally, I don't have a lot of product other than the booster boxes that are coming. I also have, didn't mention it, I have a Hiroshima special collection box from Pokemon Center coming as well. I think it's super cool. It doesn't come with a lot of product. It's not like packs and everything. It just comes with a promo card, a deck box, and some sleeves. But the box artwork is super cool. It's got Gyarados on it and Magikarp. And so like if for some reason that doesn't sell, maybe I'll consider keeping it just around. Maybe save it for a rainy day, but I don't plan on opening it all. So that's super exciting. And then, yeah, I have some friends that have some stuff that they'd like to sell, so I'll probably have it in my booth. And I've been working on a retractable banner. Not sure if it's really needed just yet, but that's something that I can have like a display for what I have going on, and then maybe display case, maybe used display case, maybe I'll just have it out on the table. I don't really know at this point. We'll figure out that out as I go along. But something also super cool that I heard is that, I don't know how exactly it's gonna affect tariffs coming in and out of Japan, but the Supreme Court ruled Trump's like blanket all tariff on all the countries, not valid or invalid or illegal or however they made that term. And I don't know how that's going to affect my business moving forward, but I'm from the initial interaction that I got, what I thought of like, oh, tariffs are just going to go away, but just talking with a few people, that's not the case with some of the rules and regulations. It's just kind of protecting Trump doing a blanket all tariff from what I understand. So we'll see how that affects me long term, but I'd love to be able to not have to import things from Japan and pay that fee. But on the other hand, I do think what is helpful for when I'm importing booster boxes from Japan to here in Utah would be just building the relationship with the supplier and being able, maybe even a couple suppliers. A few of the people that I've been working with or at least talking to, you can get like bundles of art rares, which might help with table supplies, like having a lot of product on the table, which would be helpful. And then they also do PSA cards. So the market in Japan is a little bit different than the market in the US. So I was kind of trying to figure out numbers and stuff. So I asked for some price lists from their PSA cards. And there's pretty significant difference in Japan compared to the US. So like if in the US, Japanese cards are not really desirable as much as English, obviously, but their prices over in Japan are a lot higher. So like they gave me a Japanese yen price of a PSA slab, and I compared that to PSA and price charting and just compared the two numbers, and they seemed like they're quite a bit off in terms of price wise. So I don't know how that's gonna work long term. Maybe I'll figure out some cards here and there that I can kind of pick up, like the Burger Chew, or maybe some promo cards that only come out in Japan that may be more desirable here in the States that I can maybe get a better price in Japan. Who knows? We'll see how that goes, but super excited. There's some updates from that. and a little bit of update from my video making, from some learning points. So on the computer itself, so I've been doing a lot of like split screen. So I'll be doing stuff on the computer and I'll be doing a little bit of video of myself just talking about stuff in general. And it seems like that's kind of challenging with editing the video, and I found a few things that might help me in the future. Hooking my GoPro up on my computer here, and then just being able to both record on the screen and record at the same time, and then overlay those two and be able to make, I don't know, a better quality video. But it's been kind of challenging. I'd have the two screens and I'd overlay them, and then I'd take the image of me and kind of put it down in the corner, and then when I edit the videos it kind of doesn't match up, so it's a little bit of a struggle there. So my previous video that I record that you probably won't see is just me kind of like struggling to get through the screen sharing bit and being able to have my voice match up with some of the things that I'm sharing on the screen. But anyway, yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Hope they got out and did some hunting for Ascended Heroes. Today is the release day for Ascended Heroes. I was able to get a few things related to that, and I've kind of stopped the scalping from my end just because I want to be a little bit more reputable in the TCG space. I don't really want to be the one that's considered the scalper, just because, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, right? There's supply and demand. People want product that they can't get it like initial release, and some people can get it pretty easily. And so, yeah, there's a demand there, but I don't really want to be the one that associates that. I'd much rather just sell closer to MSRP or closer to the price that would be more desirable for my customers long term. That'd be the ultimate goal. So, but anyway, happy hunting. We'll talk to you guys soon.